I thought my watch collection was complete. But when I posted a video about it, the incredible response that it got me thinking that maybe I needed one more watch. A Grail watch, if you like. And then, two things happened. First, I realized that my collection no longer really fit my lifestyle because I built it when I lived in a city and went into the office every day. And so I've got a vintage Omega, a classy Tissot, and a high design Mondaine that are all great for work or a night out, except I hardly do any of those anymore. You see, in 2020, I moved up here into the mountains and started spending most of my free time building this little chalet. I also converted my company to 100% work from home, and we've never gone back. So all of a sudden, I only really had two watches that fit my lifestyle of carpentry, yard work, hiking, and shoveling snow. My Timex Expedition and my automatic Vailleur field watch. The second thing that happened is that I realized that I was getting really bored with those two watches. First off, the Timex was just starting to get really beat up. Because it's a quintessential cheap watch, it was under 40 bucks, the acrylic crystal was getting all scratched up, and the styling of it just really didn't fit my taste anymore as I started to know more about watches and learn more about them. The thin lugs, the small size, it's just a watch that I was just not having a lot of fun with anymore. And the automatic Vailleur, well, first it got magnetized, which is something I'd never even heard about until my watch started being 5 to 10 minutes off every single day, which is a lot. And second, it's just so classically styled that it was starting to feel kind of dull, and I just wasn't having as much fun wearing it. And I think this is because my taste has changed as a watch collector as I've gotten more experience. I'm no longer the conservative newbie looking for classic styling that won't upset the sensibilities of the watch snobs. I actually want something a little bit more fun. Enter the Citizen Garrison Super Titanium, a $160 spec monster that does everything that I need a watch to do at this point in my collection. I mean life. Let's break it down. First off, I wanted a tough watch that could go anywhere, and this one is made with hardened super titanium, a scratch proof, they say scratch resistant, sapphire crystal, and 100 meters of water resistance, which means it's lightweight, but tough as nails, and can literally go basically anywhere, even swimming, without thinking twice. The other thing I love about this watch, and this is going to upset the purists, is that it's an eco drive, which basically means it's got a battery, but it's solar powered. The battery's charged by ambient solar light. So it doesn't have a fragile automatic movement, and I don't have to worry about setting it or even changing the batteries. Because this one gets charged up for up to 6 months when it's fully charged, and the battery should last for 10 to 12 years before you even have to think about changing. Compared to my Mondaine, which the battery was dead in my last video and I got some comments on it. So I went and got the battery changed, and it was a pain, and then it immediately died again. So with this one, set it and forget it for 10 years. The solar movement also means that the Garrison can come in at a very slim 10 millimeters, which means it's not bulging off my wrist and getting caught on stuff, making it even more useful and versatile for day-to-day wear. And finally, there's the styling. At 42 millimeters, with big numbers and excellent lume, it's super easy to read in any light. And the green dial with orange accents gives it an original design that breaks up the monotony of my otherwise very traditional watch collection. I don't think I can get a very clear macro on this. I'll try and find an image on the internet. You'll see on the outside of the dial face, it actually has kind of that vinyl record grooving. So there's a little bit of texture on the dial. And the center part, you don't see it very often, but in direct sunlight, you actually get a little bit of that starburst effect. So it has some kind of starburst, a very light starburst effect on the dial itself. Now with this watch, I also did something else I wanted to do for my collection as a whole, which was to add a high quality Japanese watch from a legacy brand. Now I know that Seiko gets a lot of love, and rightly so. If I had another $500 to spend, I probably would have gotten an Alpinist instead of this one. But Citizen has some very good watches that often fly under the radar, and I think this is one of them. The watch comes with a rather nice brown leather strap, thick, nice quality leather strap, and it's the strap that I actually wear in the winter. But to accentuate its go anywhere capabilities, I also picked up 2 lightweight waterproof straps that really change the look and feel of the watch. From understated field watch with this khaki green French marine, actually elastic kind of NATO style band, to garish summer pool watch with an orange rubber strap that matches the subtle orange highlights on the dial. In short, this is a versatile, high quality, and tough beater watch that you can actually have some fun with. And for me anyway, I've been having a lot more fun wearing this than this old Timex, which is going to lose his spot in my collection. And that means the Garrison Super Titanium from Citizen is going to get the last spot in my watch collection. And if a Grail watch is a watch that completes your collection, the watch that you get when you actually know what it is that you want, then this cheap beater watch is my Grail watch. At least for now.